Chairperson of the Nairobi branch of the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers. Eunice, good morning. What is the status on the ground right now?
To you, I'm hearing you clearly, and thank you for having me. I'm in Nairobi, and right now we started our strike yesterday, and the health workers of Nairobi have undergone through a stressful situation because when the president and the Governor Mike Sonko signed a bill through executive order number 1 of 2020, we were given letters to go to Nairobi Metropolitan. But as you know that we have been sent to a seconded to Nairobi Metropolitan, then you find that when you transfer the resources, you are supposed to transfer the human resource and the financial. So you find the workers have been transferred to Nairobi Metropolitan, but the resources have not been taken. Resources, I mean, the payrolls is with the county government, but the resources is with Metropolitan. So according to us, the health workers are not supposed to suffer in this case. And that's where the problem is. We have people who have stagnated in one job group for more than 20 years. We have health workers who have gone to school up to PhD level, and they have never been recognized. We have people who have nurses, doctors, and all health workers generally, who have not been given the right placement. And you see the county metropolitan, they are still recruiting. So you find we have so many issues that we needed the county to solve, or rather Nairobi Metropolitan. Since they have the resources, then why are they not solving this problem? Actually, that is where the situation is, and this is day 2. But I want to report that negotiations, the Nairobi Metropolitan Services have invited the health workers of Nairobi for a meeting. And I hope this meeting is going to be fruitful, because what the health workers need is the letters of promotion, the letters of redesignation, stagnation, people to be put in right placement, and then we go back to work. When this is going to happen, then we are going to go to work immediately. Thank you.
Eunice, you've mentioned about promotion and right placement of the health workers. Are these the only issues that are causing the strike, or there are other more issues?
Well, there are many issues, but as time by, these are the pressing issues you find. We had so many, even, let me say like 3 months, we had given another strike notice. And we decided that we are not going to go with the strike because there was a goodwill from the Metropolitan. And first of all, I want to thank the president of this country, because he assigned the Metropolitan because he wanted the services to go to the people, and he wanted services to run. So once these functions have gone to the Metropolitan, which one of them is health, then we have rest, because if they say they have a budget and Nairobi has the names or the list of the payroll, then is a confusion which the health workers should not come in. Or what the health workers are giving services, and through this pandemic, we need health workers on the ground who are motivated, who do not have issues. We have followed these issues for many years. You can imagine 20 years, somebody is stagnating in one job group. Things have not been running well. And that's why we said we have given a notice of 14 days. And after 14 days, we expected the Metropolitan, because now we have the letters to the Metropolitan, to act on this matter. But this has not happened. The health workers wants to go back once they see the letters of promotion, redesignation, stagnation. And also, we are having issues of PPEs up to this time.
All right.
I want to report that we are still not very comfortable with the PPEs we are given, because if
we seem to be having a problem with the network, of course. That is Eunice Ngari, who is the treasurer.
I'm sorry, somebody, I'm using my phone and somebody can.
All right, Eunice, you can continue with your point. Now, before you even do that, you had mentioned that this is day 2. How long do you plan to sustain this strike?
I want to state clearly that health workers are not happy when we are left the place of work. Mothers out there, the mothers who cannot be able to go to the, the private hospitals. We are giving services throughout this pandemic, but the employer should understand that health workers do not want to go on strike. Because we had a conversation with the county government of Nairobi and the metropolitan. We thought that they are going to work hand in hand so that patients are not, the services are not terminated. But if this is not the case, that we find the health workers are suffering, both financially. Now today is the 11th day. Today is which day? It's 11th. And health workers have never even been paid salaries. Let's start from there. So if you pay health workers on time, give them their due, promotion, redesignation. I mean, this is not so much to ask, because you find that the other counties, like, for example, Kiambu, Machakos, they are doing very well. Our colleagues whom we went to school with are way far much ahead. But what is happening? If they tell us they have a budget,
all right, thank you.
If they have a then they should be able to do, recruitment of more health workers during this pandemic. But you see, even though they are doing recruitment in this, Nairobi is still a problem, because we have a batch of doctors, nurses, clinical officers who have been working in these health facilities. Pumwani, Mamalus, they have never been paid. So you went, why are they recruiting? Yet you have not the batch which was there before. You have like 3 batches. The first batch was stopped in the month of January. They have never been paid for 1 month. They went ahead and recruited again. January, February, March, April. They got rid of that batch. Now they have recruited the 3rd time. And those the same nurses, the young nurses, are suffering for no reason, because why should they recruit and they are paying? They are not paying them. That is not fair. That's why we are saying we really do not want to go on strike. What we need is letters ready for promotion, those who have not gotten their promotion, and we need people to be given the right placement, those who have gone to school. And the people who have stagnated for more than 20 years is really unfair. Somebody was employed in 2017. Now, the people who have, the old people in the older generation have been in the service. They are in the same job group.
All right.
There is no unfair.
All right.
Really unfair.
Yes, thank you very much, Eunice Ngari, Treasurer, Kenya National Union of Nurses here in Nairobi. Of course, just mentioning some of the issues that led to the strike, health workers strike. It is day 2 here in Nairobi County. They want promotion and right placement, and of course, health workers' conditions to